Have you ever felt a whisper in your soul, a moment where you suddenly knew something without knowing how? A feeling that the world, in all its complexity, is more connected than it seems? Perhaps it was a fleeting moment of clarity, or the quiet courage to take a step forward into the unknown. These moments feel like stepping off the edge of certainty, like taking a leap of faith. And yet, isn't that where all the most transformative journeys begin? What if I told you that the first step on the path to wisdom is not knowledge, but foolishness? In this video, we'll explore a mystical truth hidden in plain sight, the connection between the Fool's Tarot card and the hero's journey, a timeless myth that reflects the path we all walk. What if the hero's greatest strength lies in their willingness to embrace uncertainty, to trust the unknown, and to leap even when the path isn't clear? Join me as we dive into these archetypes and uncover something deeply profound about our own lives. That the hero's journey isn't just a story, it's an invitation to discover the wisdom that has been waiting within us all along. And if this journey resonates with you, if you feel a spark of inspiration or curiosity, consider supporting this channel. Your likes, comments, and subscriptions help us reach more kindred spirits seeking their own paths of transformation. Together we can build a community where wisdom and wonder thrive. The Fool. At first glance, it seems simple. An innocent, carefree traveler standing on the edge of a cliff, ready to step into the unknown. But within its simplicity lies profound symbolism. The Fool is both a beginning and a paradox. It represents unlimited potential, a state of boundless curiosity, unshackled by fear or doubt. This archetype asks us to consider, what does it mean to truly begin? In the tarot, the Fool is numbered 0, a void, a clean slate. It's a reminder that every journey starts here, in a state of openness. But there's more. The Fool doesn't carry the burden of needing to know how everything will unfold. It takes the first step, trusting in the process, trusting that the road will reveal itself. But let's not mistake innocence for naivety. The Fool's leap isn't reckless, it's courageous. It's an act of faith, not blind faith, but faith in the possibilities that lie ahead. In this way, the Fool mirrors all of us in moments of transformation. When we choose to leave behind the known, to embrace uncertainty, aren't we all stepping off our own cliffs? And yet, the Fool also carries a warning. Look closer at the card, and you'll see a dog tugging at its heels, a playful but persistent reminder. Pay attention, stay grounded, and don't let your dreams carry you so far that you lose sight of the present moment. This balance, the interplay of faith and awareness, is where true growth happens. The Fool invites us to reclaim that balance in our own lives, to leap into the unknown with courage while staying rooted in mindfulness. Because every great story, every transformative journey, begins when we take that first step, no matter how uncertain it feels. The hero's journey, this timeless myth that spans cultures, religions, and philosophies, holds a secret truth about transformation. At the heart of every great hero's tale is a moment of profound vulnerability, a leap into the unknown, much like the Fool on their tarot card. But this is where it gets interesting. The hero, despite their strength, must embrace their foolishness to begin their journey toward wisdom. Take Frodo Baggins from The Lord of the Rings. When he accepts the call to destroy the One Ring, he is a small, untested hobbit with no grand ambitions, no clear understanding of the dark forces he will face. In many ways, he is the epitome of the Fool, stepping into an adventure much larger than himself, trusting in something beyond his own comprehension. Similarly, Arjuna, in the Bhagavad Gita, stands on the edge of a battlefield, paralyzed by doubt. A mighty warrior, he suddenly faces the enormity of his task, fighting his own kin, his friends, his teachers. In that moment, Arjuna's foolishness is his inability to see the bigger picture, his deep internal conflict. Yet, it is through his surrender, his willingness to embrace vulnerability, that he begins his path toward wisdom. For both Frodo and Arjuna, the initial steps on their journey are not taken with the certainty of a seasoned hero, but with the openness and vulnerability of the fool. Frodo's trust in Gandalf and his companions, and Arjuna's surrender to Krishna's guidance, allow them to transcend their own doubts. It's only through embracing their vulnerability, what they perceive as their foolishness, that they are able to grow and transform. Perhaps, like Frodo and Arjuna, you've faced moments where the weight of responsibility or the enormity of a challenge left you feeling small, unsure, or even foolish. But it's in those moments of doubt, when you feel like the fool, that your greatest potential for growth begins to unfold. The fool's leap is not a reckless act, but an invitation to trust in the journey and in the transformative power of surrender. Surrender doesn't mean passivity or giving up. It's about releasing control and opening yourself to a deeper wisdom that knows more than your conscious mind can comprehend. It's in this surrender that both Frodo and Arjuna find the courage to continue, even when the way forward seems unclear, and their journey becomes one of deep personal transformation. In your own life, you may find that the moments when you feel most uncertain, when you are standing at the edge of the unknown, are often the very moments where you are called to grow. Like the fool, these experiences offer you the opportunity to step forward, trust the process, and embrace the transformation that awaits. Remember, the hero's journey isn't about being perfect or invulnerable. It's about embracing the uncertainty, the foolishness, and the vulnerability that come with taking that first step. The fool's role in the hero's journey is crucial. Without that leap into the unknown, the transformation could never happen. So, the next time you face a challenge, or you feel the urge to embark on something new, remember the fool. Know that in that moment of uncertainty, there is an invitation to trust, to surrender, and to transform. You are walking the path of the hero, and your journey, though uncertain, is full of boundless potential. By connecting Frodo and Arjuna's experiences of surrender, we delve deeper into the idea that surrender is not weakness, but an essential part of their growth. Both heroes needed to let go of their personal doubts and control in order to fulfill their destiny. This is the heart of the fool's journey, being willing to leap, knowing you cannot control everything, but trusting that the universe will guide you. Some dreams are born early, and they define us for years. For me, it was the dream of becoming a concert pianist, a dream I pursued with everything I had from a young age. Music was my world, my calling. But when I injured both of my hands, the dream I'd held onto for so long suddenly became out of reach. The doctors said recovery would be unlikely, and I faced a painful choice: risk everything, or let go of a dream that had shaped my identity for so many years. It felt like standing on the edge of a cliff, just like the fool in the tarot card, facing a leap I wasn't sure I could make. Should I keep chasing something that might never come to fruition? Or should I surrender and step into the unknown, trusting that something else might emerge? It was one of the hardest decisions of my life, but in the end, I chose to surrender. And in that surrender, I found new parts of myself I never expected. Much like Frodo or Arjuna, my greatest foolishness was in letting go, trusting that my journey was meant to unfold differently. And in that leap of faith, I discovered that transformation often comes not by holding on, but by surrendering and allowing new paths to reveal themselves. We've all experienced moments of sudden, unexplainable insight, those flashes of knowing that come without logic, without prior reasoning. Perhaps it's an instinctive feeling that guides us, or a sense of deep connection with someone we've just met. These moments seem to arrive from nowhere, yet they resonate as truth. But what if these flashes of knowing are more than coincidence? What if they're clues that we are all part of something much larger than ourselves? This brings us to the idea of the collective unconscious, the concept that all of humanity shares an interconnected web of knowledge, instincts, and experiences. Imagine it like an invisible network that links us all together, transcending individual boundaries and uniting us in ways we can't always see. It's as if our thoughts, feelings, and experiences are part of a larger, shared consciousness. This universal consciousness isn't something abstract or distant. It's a living, breathing force that permeates every aspect of existence. Every decision we make, every action we take, ripples through this web, affecting and being affected by everything around us. It's a constant flow of energy, constantly shifting, evolving, and bringing us closer to the understanding that we are not separate, but intimately connected to one another and the universe. These moments of intuitive insight, of knowing something before we can explain it, these are the moments where we tap into that interconnected web. We are receiving guidance from this greater consciousness, reminding us that we are part of something vast, something that transcends our individual experience. What we experience as our own thoughts or decisions may, in fact, be influenced by this larger universal flow. Nature itself reflects this interconnectedness. Every organism, every ecosystem depends on another, creating a delicate balance that sustains life. This same principle applies to us all. Our thoughts, emotions, and actions create ripples in the larger network, and in turn, we are influenced by the collective energy of the world around us. As we step into the unknown, as the Fool teaches us, we open ourselves to transformation, wisdom, and the beauty of interconnectedness. In the next video, we'll explore how this interconnectedness can be harnessed for transformation, not just within ourselves, but for the collective healing of the world. If this journey has sparked something within you, a question, a curiosity, or a sense of wonder, why not take a leap of your own? Reflect on what your next step into the unknown might be and share your thoughts in the comments below. If you found value in this exploration, please help this community grow by liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and turning on notifications. Together, we can walk this mystical path and uncover more of life's hidden truths. And remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins not with certainty, but with courage. One step, one leap, one fool's adventure at a time. See you in the next video.